before you know, Akwaba Shonko and Fambra Kumasi online TV. Nana yasa wa mene hana ATP ela sa radio yatana sinema ekoso and so I just say tregu ewa be fontin time fidie so politics kakra ewom social story wom saso and then the gospel musician the media mean no na day in day out bia na yeso won a wo mo bonya menwuma na se won a wo mo tunya menwum ne de ye hu wo mo sanka wo mo ye soro abofo direct wo mo de kaboni bia ni wo mo ho wo mo ka asem bia wo mo beke bia no ya na chese nya sasem nko ana so fitibira me benyi ye and that day especially maba be hu ni se nye won a wo mo to gospel no won a wo mo bo gospel nyina na na sebi wo mo wanyansa emre ko nenim no bati ase nienti amekeka sansem wanyina no mesra se wonya subscribe to the channel so abe subscribe dia ma me na chesa do me dan channel wa click so e dia ma me se dia be ya video bia e be publish bia no ubenya notification e wo phone so no wa hwe be nsam ne de e do so ye papa nti me de so mo ne so no na de wa adwenche bia na chesa se ne dan nyina ye no no o dia for comment section na sen so e de ama me enu ada me betena fidie mu hanom say e de running mate senseme be so ma na make sure say ukopie mu e wo NDC amanyoko ni mu dia tango e kire se ba mahama finally ma me Jane just walk akofa no ask the running mate de ye na ye hwe nim ne se mahama be ba bonten na ndi obeba be ya announcement ma Ghana fo nyine hu say okay ma me Jane just emre bi etwe ma ye 2020 ode ne ba ye ma ne di ncho no wasan so akofa no me san so kra kire mu say yesi edu nketia wo ho ekra no na nka nani wo direction bia na nka pese mahama faso wo ka bibia na mahama pu ne to de akire no obo mahama ne pum na mahama so wo akra nya de amatum nya de amabie pu no kra de amamo ene yesi ye wo mpenifo bi so wo ndisi amanyoko ni mu kra na wo mo so na wo mu hwe nim se mahama so wo mu candidate a wo mo pe no mahama be select no as the running mate na so no mo ye den a enya dia mahama etumi fa wo mu bia as the running mate na eba na MPP amanyoko ni muso na meka kire mo say yesi meeting bi akoso na meeting e course no efri former president Kufuor ho na chese nde wate BAWUMIA trans waka kire BAWUMIA say BAWUMIA nipa bi wa Ashanti region hanum say ya nipa na adwi mu do nim nyansa manfo obu no nti ono na me expect so be fa no as running mate na ye hu when ye wan ye du tuma na say ye na poba finally and then they amatina see information ajese na ya asa wa mensa aka ne say Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA finally was selected napo as the running mate na napo as the running mate hu sensem yes reconciliation team bi yetena ase na wo motena so na chese chema wuntumi edimu ntintima sa so na napo ewo mu bi ena BAWUMIA so wo bi na de MPP mpenifo bi a wo makeka ene ade na mo ina so mu bedi ho adanse yesem Chema wuntu be hu nsensem ajese etiate wo social media ne so ni bebia fa menhia hu nsensem na ne nyina no ejina na po sanse na po ene call vetting room a ekofufa sansem we nyina ba ya yese chema wuntu mi alleged ko ka so no agasa wone kingdom na yere no tumfo kra ka bibi na so ne ne nya adwe ya ndi o betumi silence no kra one time a eno so ko wie chie ni duabo ni nsensem ajese fiti ho no ko mo ko menhia ba ye yere no tumfo ade order ba se mo nka ho asem biom na sabre no na wo ba be launch ni book na no ba be di 150th anniversary of Sagranti wonti na so share na ba but since then ebe see then no ye nyenya information bia fa won send ye wo ma akopie mu anto na o ma da ni duabo na na se still na duabo da konkon honom na when na BAWUMIA ye so na poni obi aja se me fa na ask me running mate dia and there was lecture ma wuntumi se mente me wase bi aja se wo mu ntem no wo mu season fire obi afa ne bone fa nche ne ni ade yesi chema wuntumi te honom a se na yi BAWUMIA ka so wo fa na pass ne running mate ne se anye ne de but yes wo hwe na post wanu ma aja se de a hye na furumu ma se de obi enu no ne ni abere aja se o twetwe nti ye nyina no so yeguso wa tweye mu se BAWUMIA betimi aba abo nti na ndi ono ankasa de announcement kese no chenchireche no odi aba besum ye nyina se finally na po eni obi aja se offer the send running mate ema ye na ye refisa hono abokene Japan so ka se BAWUMIA person no ne ye campaign man 2024 dia and the running mate no offer na po mama yenko na ye kotie Kwame Tanko enum nsem emra sisia
fila wo
hey
azabo
sabo hono na
ah
what is samso
Member Enra Penny seven
okay. Tifrim.
Running mate says seven. It is started peak.
Wow.
This week, meeting Kasiabi Akoso baby.
Hey.
Now meeting Akoso baby about reconciliation. But you tell na regional party executives be na ena himfo bi eh ena mpanimfo bi
boy
akohia ena say nipa wo mo gidi sababu ya ejira se sie no obe running mate 2. I don't have the permission here. I tell you kwatete wo twa picture.
Are you serious?
Oh, for me me how?
Kwame mi Judy.
Oh, that's right.
But me person me be
David say what tete ho.
Na say wo hwe pani no a wo reconcile no ne ba ko de esre.
Okay.
Ba ko kan yo zizo. Ni pa no reconcile no. Hey.
What about you?
Because your culture is say the chances of becoming a running mate, you know, largely candidate also respect sa nipano party official no pa.
Oh, okay.
And you know, titwi abeda wo muntem no emma kwan emyemfa ma no. Ononso nkofo nim said if that is the case, let's get closer. Now you reconcile. As I'm being you and no near the car.
I know. David, Anuya.
I had a fumo be a fumo be facha
that case that
egos near Yagu from near
the
Eddie meeting us started first one akoso.
Hey.
Regional executive we Konosa 9. Yes.
One minute for you.
1 minute jambi.
And papa Kufu also can ho.
Dabi another Kufu kan ho bi.
Oh, okay.
Different. Kufu dey different.
Different crowd.
Me say dey na mo but Kufu dey no so no. Akọ e de masa ni pa no a what am for din we no no.
Oh, okay. Median come through. O man penida da Kufu dey otu omofo omfo.
Enti
mere bi na wotu fo na yamfa no.
Asam no ba bia kwa pie no foni no me yase me tri fam foni no bia keni
father
kwa mi huni ye
na sa de no what did okay
dia kwa pie no se ye pese nipa no so no oye penny party no cause the region no.
Oh, okay.
Or no.
Okay.
Somebody me breaking it down pa or no.
Okay.
Na nipa no so a ye kan asebo obetua running mate no or also a powerful member of parliament.
Okay.
They say a reconciliation foni no no himfo no de okay say na say nsem bia call man sha na no tufu say na won na no so ko policy hedan anti foni no no na no de excuse owo
okay yo
himfo ba mi ense kon nan
enti na me ka asa bia san ka wa me ka asa bia wo ye member of parliament kura dia na me ka asa chema wontumi a na ebisi no so
Mede makame sem dia to.
Okay.
Enti say no we say dey besi akonna ade ba ku bi nso ekoso sesei.
Okay.
Enra me kan wa say John Dramani Mahama on the 7th of March of the Obabonte.
Oh yeah.
Enra me di kan
now kind of
say Obano was settle on her.
Okay.
Me ka say ka me die me pe Kwame awu adako. Ono na nko betu aboa John Dramani Mahama. But John Dramani Mahama no so no nanim die ope.
Very good.
The reporter me tiri ba bia me wo yi chese.
Settle
on Obano.
Okay. That's when the we
yes.
One neighbor.
Yes.
Mami J.
Yes.
Okay.
There's this group within the NPP. Yeah, almost so say. So sana tia dia, yeah, you say you. NDC ko you on national chairman the free bro. One NPP is ko you be free bro.
Okay.
NDC ko you on presidential candidate the free north. One NPP ko you on presidential candidate the free north.
Ateka.
Anja anu omo call parliament akose sa leadership NDC ediko Central region. And MPP for the Bicacos some of the Central region.
Hey, let's say,
and if that is the case, so I'm more bar, yes, you're for more bar. MPP,
baby, as I could see,
yes, you're for more bar. We shall want someone who can roll. Some people for men for more bar. Now, a ma, I will say, a man dorsal, I will mind
and cre
and for more bar. Now, case, yeah, the more bar, dear, and your 1 year. And a party for now, Mabuno, oh, yes, but I'm in a crash when
okay.
Nippon or more body dean said, Dr. Amudu Baumian consider on Yastantini.
Okay.
Let's say,
almost with Giddy said, Sar region Numuno over 3 million votes
to beat me
and all talking about Greater Accra.
Okay.
And says here, you know, and palm checks. So here the real indigents of Ghana are almost contested parliamentary seats, no? Ghana for one case almost contested MPP or Greater Accra almost 5.
Oh, okay.
Typical Ghana.
Okay.
Almost 5.
Almost not quite how I want to for several years. You will be more free.
Okay.
But you get it?
Exactly.
And if that is the case, I want to realize a gap for no. I will bow almost swap. Ever quite tia MPP.
Yes, I know.
It is the best person. Oh, we did say. Obet we have Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. A iron now to she adu. On that's all. The youth there powered by NPP youth.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Now me to me bo. I say okay, Martin some way the and my go back.
Okay.
Now me go here who iron now to she adu. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No correct.
Now ampani ampa say or se fata. Say omode running mate to the manwa that is if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia consider oba.
Okay.
Omode manwa I tell you fantastically woman know your best. Say or yes will consider oba or one of the finest politicians at your Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes.
Okay.
One of the finest. Me can say Oko Tema Wester constituency member of parliament. Na oyobi a wasum MPP party no and na the constituency hono so no mo kasa. O mo kire say ade a maame no oye pa no the welfare of the nipa wo.
Okay.
O put almost first before even infrastructure and sa niam no.
Okay. What do you nipa ho?
Or sister, what's the school that see what nipa no entimi nkomo. What is the essence?
First we so.
And the cater for the person. Ma onya bibi ni. Ma onya adwuma bi nye. Ma onya ba bi fa de tin to. Na ama ono nso atibi anya wode akowura sa classroom.
Tia. Mama bi asema wo kan ye wo se ye nidi a ye be yo.
Yo.
Wo bi se na bia de amai ye nidi ya ye be yo.
Ono ankasa no oye lawyer by profession.
Okay.
Or lawyer or learned nso. Wo sua dia. Enti say the MPP youth no and so air cannon.
So
one march chairmanship. One march presidential candidate.
Okay.
One march leadership in parliament.
Okay.
One march running mates.
Correct. I don't so sa candidate.
You get it. Na enya fe. Enti say America say eno ne asemo a eda ho na maame no so de oye correct woman.
Okay.
Oh yeah, a former member of parliament, correct woman. Correct woman, pa. Wow. And only encounter. You say, or very humble.
Okay.
Very respectful. Easy going. Easy to work with.
Koyase mame Rebecca Nsumpo.
Ladies and gentlemen. According to the NPP youth, I present to you.
That's right.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the presidential candidate and Honorable Irene Toshiado as the running mate.
Wow.
It's, you know, and that screen no so and anopay no Bana said man she deserves it.
Okay, into me father say bia
she deserves it.
Mami Jane Opoko Ajimai ejina ha ena Toshia don so jina ha mo a o compare wo mu bi enu a eno so hu ni say obia politically Irene now to she far ahead of mami no in terms of politics, politically, that's what I said. Okay.
Politically, oh yeah, far ahead.
Okay.
Nana as it stands, Oko NDC party no more. Only constituency mean cast of free constituency. Only constituency. Only constituency in the sense that Onko Jinai.
So
in the name of the National Democratic Congress.
Okay.
Emma nipa bin to abama ma on from for me. Say what this you get it.
Yes.
But when you get to Honorable Irene to Shiadwa.
Yes. What bibisa.
Baby danger zone tema no flip flop.
Oh yes. To me quite.
Flip flop. And if utumi ko jina ho eweni it tells the caliber of a politician that you are. And no and distinguish Irene to she ado edi free mama ho. Do you get it? Eba no ngoma suamu a na asuangoma equally sanso and Irene also a lawyer by profession.
Oh yes.
Unsuangoma be a lawyer.
Debi.
It is sad that here edi
and you and then me for me bro ne no so na nka fe ye hwe
tell e be si akọ
ye hwe na nka match no why fe
eti no ye we tell e be si akọ chapter pani ye fe no si o.
That's right. Na wadanu mo asantiment mu so no wo mo so atiase sa
dabi o se nya won tiase
They say only atiase ho
dabi enya won tiase
they say the party ni na ekọ okay
obi a Yamfakwa.
Eti amesu mi bisa we no.
Asantruji, some meeting na me ka say me di ka me ka cho. Asantruji ata na me ka.
Very good. Okay. Very good.
Ano mo so ni da candidate ba ko so. Good. Ba candidate no ni pani bi o party no original one. Twitwi kakra ho. It is other tie dia ye resolve it. Na ye ka ye hummum.
Na ye move forward.
One front say the body say papa ya oda hoyi will understand.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. Emra.
Papa you know what
I was saying na just some no any akwakwati free Kwame Tanko enum abaniti reconciliation team ne dia wo matena se BAWUMIA ene wo nyina no akasa na BAWUMIA no wo kasa ye no e wo se mentem ho ase bi a just ekoso e wo napo ene chema wuntimi no Womuntie womuntem said ye be ya but so elected the stand running mate wo so to before obi an ho ye kroje no obi an ho ye kroje so no na chairman ntemi ya find ye obey den na chesa wa fund but lady no na Toshi frankly speaking she is a very beautiful lady or ye very I think she is 53 years Natoshi Adolate with the 53 years and then she's also a lawyer by profession but me want to say one more fact eba na ma pa di aya na ya asemo eba say ye elect your by ma say ye suban tie no ye me say ye nya de break akra nya fe be dia glow ye just say ye betoto ya adwen ye be pagya ya betini ade but who knows ye share ga world na metimi aka ne say ni influence e wo honom no very high obetimi at least obetimi so aboama ga communities ne so because I think he was the former deputy finance minister if I am correct not just in ejuma eno no na ga world so tema west constituency ti at least gas e wo honom ina no kra no bibi wo mani be just finally wo mo so etimi anya wo mo dia wo be ma mo kokromete no akasa ede amomo ATP e wa hanu say oreo
ana ya sewa
bibi aboko de
yankopon adumo na so e
na me adome ho ye pa
okay
say oh deputy former deputy of foreign affairs in foreign affairs she's a very beautiful lady
ne ho fe pa
but you sure running mate won sensem sisi anapo one more say BAWUMIA sesi one chema wuntumi ntem nsensem because omo fa obi say running mate also wuntumi no obi a ne hotse ne ade between napo any ababa we ya sabe ya me mo kase ni di ababonten wo ne se
nana ya sewa ye chama wuntumi na pon sensem am so mesiesie de chama wuntumi ye obi ono one na ka asem kwa still granted associate mu
enti se na pon running mate ya se na nani ma
nani but still na be ne ya said do open ya fam because ono e na adwen se ono bo ne homodin wo ye MPP party de open no e na se ja
hwe na de open na obi ape
ha enti de akwa
na ye mpra no me ba ako
mami ntwa so e and I say why you na po ene ye mami ye o maboni din o say the last time I think say Kennedy babo ntin be ka say it's a MPP party ni ba ye kan say na po a if you be campaign because utie nsema na kan say be Ken e ka fa na po ho a o say na po ye obi a obre no ho ase obuade o say okay kan ye ma bebre na the 40 months
oh na even 3 days today state of the nation address ye hu video bi na circulate say Onema Hama Kasano Wakoto. So this should tell us that he's one of the most respectable MPs.
Yeah. Eti no na me when say BAWUMIA be chusi napwa good some bit ma break but na akoya oba no man kasane sumi woyemu na se nyama opposition bi say kra na se oba kra say
hia ni drive sister be ba be show mu
na se ohia dokoro pa na mo ba nya ska oba be boss je sisi a ma be ma fa sika nkofo oba mfiri akurase mra kuro oba be bon suje what as the man e man ngasa na subi woyemu a se e ma position bi a e be dru achire bi na se ase ye ho son style bi na wasa koyo bed ge e be to be fontin ta videos oh na BAWUMIA ogom
ah
ona wagom
BAWUMIA ide
wagom
ni tu be so che say mama we gwa jenu ana
mama de o say mama jane that's when near fi that's when ni tipe na ye pe but so mama ya o de ni picture shire mi oba so no ho fe na na ya say wa na ho hwe ni color na na o ze BAWUMIA say na ni nchina
BAWUMIA say me BAWUMIA na na jane
mo na ya
onu ye na dumu ina di baba o say ni dia baba
why okay so ope president no nya
e no no so edi bi
what ya say
kwa kodwe
ti sa na be ko so ha say enti be de to me ni dear say so my education minister esinchen dia offer na pona na ejo ne nkokos na po ye obi na utie grounds krana in some more kana
they say the Ashanti region hanum say no what influence other regions no more show so what influence what be
yeah because na po wa ye adwuma na say na sekania no ye no ho to atibi but all the same no ye hwe since ye didn't be this away na wa bo no ho modin energy we ni mo plant ni mo na po aboso na wo fun is as running maze breaking the 8 na even kra no kena cast obe campaign die won say be akwa first can kra to scan ma ye kra ne e we nwanwa enti wonya kan ko ande na chama wontu wonyi na kuma no for bebia na hu ni say ye party baako na mo for bebia to toyi say be breaking the 8 na chama wontu be so breaking because na say PP4 parinia ni station no ye nto ase
that's say the ATV kasa bi kwa na mi say wo su anesa say PP4 winia na say the chema wontu mi station e begu anasa de na say yakwa na minya ne tie say yes wo no mo bo commercials na ade nyina no say we na putting everybody on hold political year election year ti maswa ye hye campaign ade na no an yegusu gidigidi ti MPP enwini dia de ya bia wa so ache ma wutumi ni yet na num kasakra wa Ashanti region hanum say bio ebusi ametu aso me next story ni mu no na chesesi ade ye majority leader the newest the freshest majority leader in town Afenyo Markins Eden Sembia Babe to Janani Afenyo Markins ye papa dia Ubewuni seni chocho mucho na for paso any honorable Kennedy Japan and there or grantee interview ni ebisa say yes just send your only honorable Kennedy Japan ti adenti and I just honorable Kennedy Japan any BAWUMIA one contest no airbaso no went to me and bana one me defend the honorable Kennedy Japan now way and Afenyo Markins said she was so before cross and honorable Kennedy Japan or babenya pepa say or babe standing as presidential candidate no Edi ama MPP ama nyoku no na wonu Afenyo Markins oni honorable Kennedy Japan na no mo ye ba ko je so mi na no na wo support ewo BAWUMIA no mo support ni ala no just wo mo makeka ho na wo hwese ne na dan for pa no na BAWUMIA so ye na dan for pa just wo mo di nkomo BAWUMIA tumi ba no ho wo fie ni ade nyina na from nowhere Honorable Kennedy Japan si wo ba no so ba begina as presidential candidate di ama MPP amanyoko no on the oche president na Muhammad BAWUMIA oche BAWUMIA tenase eno ka che ni say baby abokika ko e minji ni se metimi aba abonte publicly no ma ba declare me support e de amount eno ko Honorable Kennedy Japan so honom no ko ye the same thing the man was Honorable Kennedy Japan de ote na se agi no editu mu eno se Honorable Kennedy Japan so honom no oyobi a chese niema wa ye de amount no afenyo markings no se wakasa wo kan ya de obeka wie de bia dada Nebra MPP winning 2020 election and 2016 election no na just appointment say cost oni a year we ni the way ba ni e ma we appointee we ni e ma we ono no that time no we nya bio that time no so na go through a lot of crisis na just say obu na ni kura so work asakra de na just say nisuo de say so ni guna fono ho a ne sane so Honorable Kennedy Japan e le to me friend wo fie ni di nkomo ni ade e kan ni bottom sika wa the man say one J not just send your one fan question the business mu no boa Honorable Kennedy Japan etumi aboa no and ya dia wo betumi aye ungrateful e dia ma no o church Sylvester Tete so ne misunderstanding the cause so between Honorable Kennedy Japan e parliament house ye hu sa afenyo markings therefore ya na just otumi gire mu esiesie de cause ne ade nyina no eno so kura chi ne de nsam de wa probi e de egu honum ye papa pakra no enti ne mehwe sa obeka mo ne ye bekọ akotie ne num nsam nyina so aba
I were all BAWUMIA, okay?
Oh, Ken was BAWUMIA?
Yeah, both of us were BAWUMIA, okay? And out of the blue, he informed me that, Alex, I want to contest. I said, okay, but as it is, I'm a Freemason and a Catholic.
Which in itself is an issue.
Well,
because Catholics don't really.
That's another debate. a debate for another day.
I read as a sample on that.
I am a Freemason. Yeah. I'm a Catholic. I know how to respect friendship.
Yeah.
And if you give your word to a brother, you have to keep it. So I told him that our friendship will remain, but it will be difficult for me to be seen to be out there doing this or that. However, I would want to play that role of resolving, issues and being the.
So he was comfortable with you playing that adjudication role within.
He understood where I was coming from.
Did the BAWUMIA come suspect you because you were friends?
No. I'm an open-minded person. They never suspected me. No, but he didn't suspect me. Neither did Dr. BAWUMIA suspect me. Suspect me of what? I will be candid. I told Dr. BAWUMIA what the situation was. I told Ken what the situation was. I told Mr. President what the situation was. Senior members of the party knew the situation I found myself in. Okay? This is a bosom friend. At the time that I was going through crisis in Parliament, that positions had been shared and nobody considered Afenyo marking. He calls me midnight into his house. We talk business. I say, Alex, I want to give you capital to revive your business. He gives me capital to revive my business, and I turn around to betray him. No, I can't do that. All right?
And yes, you cannot openly support him too.
As a matter of course.
Why not though?
No, openly. You said openly.
But some did.
I couldn't.
Like Sylvester Tete supported him. Supported Alan openly.
My situation made it difficult for me
because of a role in Parliament.
Not role in Parliament. I'm talking about the relationship. And we discussed, and he appreciated.
No, because why didn't you support him openly?
I have said that already. I've told you why.
Why not? I didn't listen properly. Why didn't you support him?
I'm saying that we had a relationship, both of us.
Yes.
Had a relationship.
Yeah.
Which relationship he later felt that no, he could be his own man and move on. Now, if I've given my word to the man who has come to us, all right? He's come to your house. You know, BAWUMIA, before he stood for the election, he had visited MPs and senior.
So you gave a word to BAWUMIA too?
Not more. No, I'm saying that not more than 3 times.
Yeah.
He had visited me at home.
Yeah.
He had visited Ken.
Yeah.
He had discussed his plans, his ambition. And I'm saying that
prior to Ken declaring.
Proud to.
So you were
that is why the day we were reconciling.
Yeah.
I was teasing him.
Okay.
That you two, why didn't you come early? And he said, oh, he knew if he had announced early, he would have had difficulty. So I'm saying that he put us in a very difficult situation. Okay? If I had known in 2017 that my bosom friend was going to be a presidential candidate, I would have positioned myself. But he and I were for BAWUMIA, and he had spoken on radio and on TV in support of BAWUMIA. Then he realized that, look, I want to contest. Then we had a problem, and we discussed it indoors, and he agreed. And we agreed on a role I should play to bring peace, which role I'm still playing. Okay? So it's not a matter, I couldn't have.
I noticed when he had a little, I won't call it altercation with Sylvester Tete, you did the reconciliation. Is there a sense in which you are the bridge between the BAWUMIA camp and the Kennedy camp?
Well, that comes without doubt. That comes without doubt. And I told a lot of our colleagues who were openly declaring that it's not the right way. Because you see, a lot of them had a relationship with Kennedy. He had supported them, and he wasn't expecting them to openly campaign against him. And what many people don't know is that that man has no ego. He's not a difficult guy at all. Kennedy easily forgives, but he can go through serious emotions if he feels you betrayed him. I think that's his. He reacts to the extreme.
We haven't seen that.
We'll get there. Everything will be fine.
So is that one of your remits as majority leader?
He himself,
to bring Kennedy back to
he himself on KSM show made it clear that he has no problem with Doc. His problem is with some of his friends who betrayed him and said certain things about him.
Yeah.
And that is where his pain is. So it's for us to work on that. It's for us to manage that. At least by the grace of God, some people that he didn't want to see eye to eye with, today they exchange hi, hello, it's saying boko, mihuye. So we are getting somewhere. All right?
Can MPP win without his active campaign for BAWUMIA?
Don't take me into certain territories. I won't answer that.
No, is this a political analysis?
No, it's not I'm not an analyst. I'm a politician. Don't take me there. I am not going into that territory with you.
Will you campaign for BAWUMIA?
I will not get into that territory with you now. Leave me to do my work, and I will do it well.
Which of the new standing orders do you consider the most important? There's a lot of changes.
Oh, the aspect that gives space to backbenchers. You know, our politics sometimes allow seniority to always dominate. So, whereas a backbencher may be given just 5 minutes to debate, majority leader will get an hour. Leadership of committees will get, say, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Leadership at the front bench will get, say, 30 minutes. And backbenchers would always struggle. So, when it comes also welfare matters, the backbenchers are always in difficulty. So this new approach where backbenchers are getting the opportunity to have their leaders.
For you, that's important. That's one of the
very, very important. And on welfare issues, on matters in their constituencies, it gives them the space to lobby.
I also see the committee numbers have been increased.
Advocate.
The committee numbers have been increased.
Not the number.
No, the
numbers, membership.
Membership has decreased, but the number of committees
exactly.
is more.
So now we have committee on finance and the economy
separate.
You know, separate. So
development and stuff. But would that not make Parliament more expensive? Because committees must be maintained. So you have at least
democracy
new committees.
Democracy is expensive. Any cheap democracy cannot survive. You must get the necessary support systems in place to make democracy efficient. If the MPs are there and they don't have the resources to operate, how do you expect them to deliver?
So the size of committee is smaller, but the number of committees is more.
Yes, to make them effective. Okay, if you look at the appointment committee, for instance, the numbers have reduced. And then we are saying that when a particular sector ministerial nominee is being considered, then we'll bring the committee leadership
to be part
of it, so that they ask the relevant
appointment committee
questions.
is not a static committee.
Not at all. So
that's also one of the amendments.
You can ask the relevant questions.
But I'm seeing committees like Committee on Human Rights, Budget, Sanitation, Water Resources, Public Administration, State Interest, Committee on Bills.
Because these committees have also been formulated to reflect the new trends.
Okay.
So now we have State Interest and Governance institution, SIGA, that oversees all the state institutions and all that. You need, formerly we had the Committee for Public Sector Enterprise and all that. You want it to reflect the changing trends so that members can focus and build capacity and be able to deliver. And bear in mind that it's at the committee level that MPs are really able to assert themselves, are able to ask the relevant questions. As for the plenary work of 5-minute advocacy, 7-minute advocacy, it's not every MP who gets that opportunity. That is why sometimes I have a problem with assessing MPs only based on the plenary work, because a lot of the submissions are made at the committee level.
Can you make what difference can you make as an injury time substitute? This is the view for the ministers and possibly for you as well. It's less than 9 months.
A day in politics can be a whole 5-year period in politics. We are going into elections. The president and the party have taken a view that some party members who do not have elections at stake, who are not contesting again, by virtue of their age, they feel they are tired or they lost, should give way for those who have fire in their belly to take charge and lead. As a party, we made certain fundamental promises to Ghanaians. In spite of all challenges that we have faced, we've managed to implement successfully some of these policies. Foremost among them is the free
There isn't time to go into that. So yes, you're saying it's possible to make a difference?
Obviously,
even with the short time you have.
It depends on your approach, your determination.
And I
can tell you that all those in charge, or all those who have been given the opportunity, are ready to deliver.
Let me make a correction from my side. I'm told that Honorable J.H. Owusu Champong was majority leader in 97.
Yes.
At the same time, J.H. Mensah was minority leader, and they were both
from Brown
BA.
Yes, that's correct.
So they are both JHs as well. We wish you well.
Thank you very much.
Hope to talk to you again soon.
The opportunity to be on your platform, and thank you again.
To be honest with you, we were fighting for Alex Markey.
I just said no so any aquacotia abanity no tia fenyo markings and no na just a honorable Kennedy Japan there or so ni ego or you be at us or doma or be at us obi ben a cranas and nipan and what na or yeni pano adoya but ya makwe ya we yasene say ube you akuma with the bedo buba buani pano na the end of the day no nipano ebe you bonia nipan be and graceful to you it's just sending honorable Kennedy Japan why you bitter so much now. Me personally, I wouldn't blame him because wabua will be and yes, she said nipa na wabua no nipa no entu abama wana se nipa ne campaign and fama and you be see freedom of speech obi a wo di person na brabo ye obi a wo di pen wo na brabo mo obi a wo di person no kokromoti no etu aba no edema no but checking the type of things people said about him yes especially how Kumsen and somehow how Kumsen kafa honorable Kennedy Japan ho ko wi eche kra ona bukini Japan kra be kire mu se ono kra no ne pick up kra no oni ye kasa sabre ni nya no na esi wo ha Kumsin wo fie next at the end of the day just because na when je ho se BAWUMIA be gina as presidential candidate dia MPP amanyoko ni ntino wo be keka nsem be branch sense na emfata ye hwe nim se ona bukini Japan just dia wafum ni bia no odi ni pa ne bo ne be che na che and they taking it from the ATP.
Can I ask what?
Afenyo markings akasa.
Na ma respect no one me bi ho.
Okay.
If you say so wadan for pan obi twetwo muntwo pan no na ya say wa na me twetwo muntwo se ene Mr. Ernest ne se munyina mu kwa akopɛ akensie bi a Some me bam on nasi. Because mean to me go tie we na we ni amasa about that. Be mean to me yes. It's quite now fast na. And one so fast so Timmy call Kennedy was our call about me. I'll catch on say he say because of it and it's good. Sana na kesen ko bi aye. But so be I and said Omanya say about me about say slow to say yes about me promises so about fan advice. And it's Nana say what dear why ya no dinner na ne kwan so no and then you know that's only Canadian tell me you fine the Canadian could baby money they said what you say it's no name maybe or my people for na so musuye from one colleagues no I never pay and I watch mature pound maturity yeah and I say what when say yeah when you na kasa because yesterday chama wood me yeah or you name go say BAWUMIA say can neka Kennedy we near go betima ko say Kennedy man position na say no na say honorable Kennedy who say okebia was yane de wo mo de ye me nyina echi na wo mu tiri mu say esan say me yo bia me de bone echenti no wo ma form no wo so wo ma ti committee unity committee na de wo mo be ka ye na abom na we apa we echo no we apa enti I for say epis na do na de na wo mu tiri mu no de na wo ma dwem yeah but and say me hu say o ma fere Omunyina ferry. Na papa ekura 2024 ko na wie ye cross yon ko on ba parliament house. What you say? Etina na ya say one me be wona say MPP for ne ya say nipa mienu na munyina musamodo na. E mo munyina monyima ni kwhye nipa bra ko anim e na osumasi o na BAWUMIA na ba ko na say ma for ni say o ye useless onye bibia o party ni mo ye de e but ye sha ade Canada wo bo no modern power MPP amanukuo no. E say e nya be me ye papa yi is a more okay na my respect na my future man. But would you say honorable AGYAPONG no or ya down for Bonnie because yeti afenyo markings the no munsema na chese BAWUMIA kasa kura tutu ne nan e ba wo honorable Kennedy ho be catch say opese okọ as presidential candidate di MPP amanyaku wujitu mo sha say ganti interviews na wo di no ada say your campaign na afi from nowhere wo so ba say na me so kra no me ba be ko bi asha say ke kansam de fa BAWUMIA ho na ya say wa me woni say nya bone better you say oh like serious na ya say wa say bia wo pay SP madam for pano makwada sunye so ama sunye na chem say da bi e bia guy school yi kwe una betima boma school na ko nanimu ti say da won so ko ne ko gina bi enye bone na ya say wa fo ameso edi me wa dance na ya say ma di wa dance yo achira ewiase nyina say BAWUMIA yo bia de ni begina so on nye president of Ghana that time na wunya nye wa je say wo ba o ati wunya ye wa je say wo ba na run about Santa wait full stop on finfi na wa sha say to ayampia de ma me BAWUMIA na ya tie me se me no kwa akogina Kensi na ma wo ba me hono be catch ihe na me ko baby so me ko Ghana most beautiful okay me so akoda no da bi na me so me ko bia ya hwe say betima fa na je ma fa me baby the same thing na Canada but na Canada onim say de tie bia no Ghana for as a delegate ne beto oba no e de because na me hu ni say ebo na bia was na Canada ni say Ghana for delegate beto oba mama ato aba no Canada oh okay but fair delegate for na kwotoma aja and wo mo kwotoma no bi a wo se madam for me be koma be ka kire na wo so wo be ko bia no wa hyase e condemn me wa hyase e toto ayampia de ma me gumani masene ade na so yenka no kure wo be di no kure pa se BAWUMIA wenchina baby anka nsembo ne de amfa Kennedy AGYAPONG ho da ene de wa be di no kure na so Kennedy AGYAPONG no kompreko baby a no be gina bia no ka se de tia BAWUMIA na onsa na wo hwe eye BAWUMIA ne nkrofo na omo ye campaign de ma no mo ko radio station TV station na no mo ka se tia so Kennedy se men ka wo mo ne nkrofo asem Kennedy so nkrofo so kra de so mo so mi ka se tia na wo hwe de ria na enema na etoto bona na no de bi se chama wuntumi abranti ewu yesi Kennedy ne ku no na ensem bi wonum na wo kana hunsa asem ya make ye di pe be konso mte ma menka enji sa asem na ne nyina ka wo bi na ma Kennedy bi hu ni se ode ba bonten be ka sa asem ba ichire kra no ba bonten kra be ka se ensem o kan nya na ye fa nche no because ni nya ya kan se ne nyina ye pre e na obi e ka de be tia na na wo di obi ka bi che wo di ewadwa ya na wo nya sese you see
black man. I can't say that what do I am Piamame? Men crawl for Baba to be a mama with your way down, tie a pile cook,
Fona Casana, Fititi. Anam ni MPP de biaka te si and the MPP no atete apansa
oh aprase
ya de mu hia ne seja ye kokofo otimi bo ma MPP gina ye no se otimi tenase na osanso ko mu nyina sabo
na tenase no kra no mo de na nado dan kwekufu adoba na kofo ya mu no kra no
na Oni bibi alangash oza kufota nechi
ali alan de na kufuafua so pa se wombre o
na so move ko movement
between Alan and then another dan kwekufu ado
no
ekufo e support Alan say
Nanado because me woni se okofo no nim de wo Alan mu
and no nim de Nanado ba so beba be ye Ghana
and na minim the reason why so ntia na o ma MPP Nanado ko IMF no
say the be ya obegu Ghana for anybody
what you say it's na
Alan no to be yes ade ni adwe papa ni utiri
then I so money mo gu ase enti ono so no na me di me rewre mu na mo hu say no nim say bibi say be but no abo no say they met me party
oh okay
enti ko
fa dey vim lady crack ada
what you say enti ko fo eta na chi na say oba kan west na ko fo wo bi eni me bi wo no ma na ko fo teacher yes
hey 2024 election dey because waka me see 2024 election no enye better o enye for be dia bro yes penifo bia je say yes wo mo ta mafo echi ya sa penifo su kra na je say dey ba no other parties no wo ko di mu ntintima enti bo a mo di mu ntintima je say wo na wo Baku, 2024. Next story, Sam George Edin Sembia Babontia Sam George dear. One of the people I may feeling so much. Mohammed Chiasa Sam George dear boy Yendi Sini and a banner MPP Amanyo Konistan Yaman Koye Yendi Jadie or bet to be Eddie Aman and another Danko Fado and then about me Jack Toronto and Obiba JK. Not just a long Semiana Sam George or co interview on your TV and on your radio on your TV and I yabrefo ebisa ne same mama so bobesia Nanado dan kweku for the time ono so abobesia na ba ne sai na just NDC amanyokuo no nanado de wa bobesia mo mani dinda just de bia ne choka no se hwe ya be from said ye kwaso no unnim de kwaso no hyadante ye mame bubom na ma wontie nanado dan kweku for do wo honumi o man na ye wo me ye presidential jets aside the no so crown your British Airways aside the no crown your Emirates national na da kwakufu ado show boy ado gaga ado kalipo oso one dey sa flight ni nyina no wompe opede wo tu kwaya ko baby a wo betumi agina flight ni mu na ne dey wa pen na langa dwa bi dia ka ne ho na dey dogi a ye friend dogi dey wo metumi abobi wo plane ni mu wo metumi asepe wo mu wo plane ni mu enti yese na da kwakufu ado we dey free Sam George honum na eba otumi free omayi mu na cheze Ghana yellow ni ade na nado danko egufo ado wakwa akwaji nyina no na ne de wetu fa no akwa akopie mu Switzerland no akwa akwaji eye plane e wo honum na plane kura ne yese per 1 hour 17,000 Ghana cedis enyes kaketwa na before sana plane ne be free Switzerland honum e baba be biem wo my Ghana baba be China na do da ko egufo ado no kra no na just yam bu ye ni ngusu se bia wo ma spend be 8 hours na sa 8 hours no odi na do da ko egufo ado free hanum si yakoba bia wo kwa ko do kra no wo multiply na times that be free na divide na wo ade a enyes kaketwa into your mind Ghana yellow night just na da ko egufo ado okwagina yeti memufo ni yetua no just on dey chilling enam no so dey wo full plane here the mana o chia na no ni say na ohu na dey wa twi ni mi ye dey free honum drink na so dey huntin fifre yes na da ko egufo ado wonnom opedia glass no huntin fifre na dey straw no chia ni no ye ni space ni say ya no dey chia no so mi ye free bottle ni mu enti yellow na just Ghana for ye de ni ade o man ni mo de ye bre ni ade no na na doda ko egufado Jack Toronto or the ye loan na just wo kwaje na IMF na wo makono mo bobesia wo ha no mo ye we wo ha no on de nanu ma no di twa no eno na oba ba kire se wo ko show be ti se mahama anya shekra no se wonde wo kase bia peso hu de mahama loan okwaje ye ode ye ya wo betumi abobo bi shukra de ama ne Kwame Nkoma Seko interchange de mahama mo pia fo ba ye loan akwaje ye ina no wodi abo adwuma ye papa mama ye nkoni enkotie Sam George no mun sabemra sesia.
I'm more complaining about excessive borrowing. I remember vividly, say His Excellency and then even Ken Oforiatta said, I mean, they have records of what they've done with the money you are talking about. A buying a memo ye the Sikana and ye a buying Bobosia at the Yeniema. He's working with the money that you're complaining. Say, oh, Chichi.
Minyaba. John Ma me Sam George. My ejuma wa binda. Mint na baby enka say busua bo ade bone. But who the wadwen and a busua. Abra wo bobosua. Wo prema ini. Na wo say wo pese obedware wo wiem. Enti obia ye presidential jet wo ho, wo say enye wo fe. British Airways wo ho, Emirates wo ho, wo say eno nye fe. Wo pe wankasa wo die. A wo betumi dware wo wiem. Wo prema ini. Ama okobo bosua e de akotata plane 17,000 pounds an hour. Plane in Ghana. It was Switzerland. And to say, who person be full plane no? E be fly 8 hours for Switzerland abaha. 8 hours now air baha no. Yetu ya hunka u. E bedru ha. Yes, e bedru ha na u ko. E bedru na ebia. Then following the answer na ube ko. The whole time e bed na tamak no so no. Na yetu ya hunka. Na plane no di ube free ha. Ko Belgium. Who ye 2-day meeting wo ho. And the plane no. Be sign echi asan ko back to Switzerland. But essence say ba fa obiom no 2 days ni na no na Ghana for ye tua hunka. Who we are now be catch me say wa bobusu di aye adwuma no we. Na your mama bobusu. Who be say me say o the year den ya. Me be say say ye me catch say di mechi na enko Kwame Nkrumah circle. Me e bia meti no de bia me fa circle ansa na me ko adwuma. Answer na ye Kwame Nkrumah circle interchange. We did 40 minutes. It was circle roundabout. 40 minutes. Traffic no started free alajo. Ene se enye traffic kakra trotro na omo wo PNT enim ho no. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Now wait him. Enti I save time, I save fuel, I'm more productive.
And no man so emu ye.
Minyaba, na me ka sem chewo. Yesi yabu omine saying. Show evidence that the project was inflated. Again, I even hold the view that the interest of the Ghanaian people is not necessarily in how much the project cost, but in the value of the project. But if you have evidence that the project is inflated, show it. Akufo-Addo said Kaswa interchange was inflated. I'm a Ghana Institute of Engineers ebe trainer there. Kwabene Japan. Or a senior of School of Engineering. Eba out ebe say na the way the one can be. Because if you look at the cost of a project and say, oh, interchange way it costs say inflated. Now we name the structure of the interchanger because we show Kaswa interchange project now. We project no 170 million. Hey, interchange baku. But ene obi biara ofa ho no. We see say enye one interchange. Main one no Kaswa. Baku wo ye fere a power line na bibi and baku so wo Galilee. Eye 3 interchanges because we page traffic no in 3 different places. Apart from that, over 100 kilometers of inner town roads ewo Kaswa were done. School buildings were part of the project. Apart from that, there was a fire station, there was a market built. Because John Mahama had what we call the integrated development approach. Because nyaye ye ni say, nya obekwa ko fa bosuan baako etua ho ka because bosuan bia wo fa no e ka wo ho. Wo be fa bosuan baako for school dan, na fa bosuan baako for fire station, na as one. It makes it cheaper to take that facility. Another road aye na say ye fufu su sola. If you've used that road, every single village. Fufusu Solar goes through over 24 communities, villages and towns. Every town, you need town it's nase. Every time I say, who pay then chips compound, school block, and a mechanized borehole. And every community, the road passed through, got a value for the road passing through. So if you just take the value of the project and want to compare it with a regular interchange, just interchange now, it will look inflated. What be some say John Mahama Bosi or boy or the year then Bank of Ghana Hospital. Baby Akufado ministers ni now womunya COVID. Esan say womko ye party. Akufado ye Christmas party. Abra yes you be our lockdown no. Womu ministers womko ye party ema womunya COVID. That COVID now womunya no. Hotel now womko die womuji womu ayaresa no. Bank of Ghana Hospital. Sa Bank of Ghana Hospital, no every Bank of Ghana. Nashiru Isahaku, and the governor of the bank. Bank of Ghana Sikano, and now and Bank of Ghana no. Nya woma bolos. Woma dika 60 billion. E kanechi no. Womu si baby womu tino. Bank of Ghana die no. Womu si earthquake. Earthquake inti. Womu si $250 million. That is $250 million. New office. Someone say, where are the priorities of these people? John Mahama, I didn't know this in the Ridge Hospital, UGMC, Terminal 3, Kumasi International Airport, Tamale Airport.
There be Tamale ni Kumasi na de Nanado na baby ano. He's even all the was so nanim. I say or what to the cry.
I would have even appreciated There
was a first and a second.
Me airports. Yeah, because the phase 1 of the airports for credits in there for Mahama, but the phase 2 is for Danado Dakwakufo.
If it's a man share project in Asia, where then phase 2. Phase 1 was to expand the runway.
Yes, sure.
And install lightning to allow nighttime landing.
Yes.
Because to me, international airport status without nighttime navigation systems. You install here, Emma, President Mahama flew straight from London to Kumasi. I want to oko program otun for hoa DJ nuko ball nyumbi a wasa ya edani asem no. Lumba. That program, he flew straight from London at night into the place. Otunfo himself flew straight from South Africa into Kumasi at night. Then we started with the contractors. The contractor needing a contractor Ghana Limited. A Brazilian contractor. We did phase 1 and the funding for phase 2 was already being negotiated and sana year free office. We had not finished the funding for phase 2 of KJTR. That's why up till now, KJTR phase 2 has not happened.
But it's ongoing.
KJTR has not happened. It's not happened. Tamale International Airport, I was part of the team that went from the presidency to inspect in 2015. We had finished the runway. We actually flew people to Mecca from Tamale in 2015. We used a wide-body 777. Boeing 777 to fly people from Tamale. Because from Tamale to Jeddah is short.
A facelift.
Who's it?
Facelift abajo.
Oh, and that's what I'm saying to you, that it is the same contractor that's building. Now, normally once you engage a contractor, the projects are phased out. Yen to me, ukoji bosuyan baku for the whole thing. Again, the problem with that is when you are not done, if you don't take the whole project money at once. Because ukoji, the whole project, you 300 million. But phase 1, you're 170 million. Phase 2, you're 130 million. Who could get 300 now? You are not using all the 300 at the same time. But what you need now at once, interest is being calculated on the whole 300. So it is wiser and safer to take what you need for the first phase. Because to me, yeah, phase 2, so yeah, phase 1.
Yeah.
So you tell the bank, we're doing 300, but we're doing 170 for the beginning. So already the bank is aware. Said there is a phase 2 that is based on this, and the benefit of phase 2, they say you don't go through all the rigorous things I will go through for phase 1 because project is already underway with the same contractor. This is the evidence of what John Mahama did. Typical example of Terminal 3. Terminal 3, John Mahama say, Airport 4, take it to be a wood tunnel. If you take your time and look at the breakdown and see the amount of taxes a airport company now, and yes small. And see, a buying ebeji bosuano, but yen will only act as guarantors. Airport company no, a kind of better would and then you will pay from your own monies you generate. 2015, 2016, the whole of 2016 they serviced the loan. 2017 they were even servicing the loan. Then Ken Oforiatta decided say Sasikano Obekwa collateralize, and then as we speak, that loan is in default. I'm now 3 because they've collateralized the money. Sika bebrebe ananado abosu an wakojino. Chreme.
Well, why are quite 10,800 and over?
55 kilometers of roads.
Nyaba.
Honorable.
Ekwan. Enye nchini a ewo nkwan mo. A obeka se wonhu. Se ye kwan a. Mahama time. Who kai say ye wo bibi 2015 na your friend Mahama Magic. Nkrofo to me free fie anopa. Who ko fie enwumre no wo be pa wo fie enim.
ABC wo cantonment.
Wo be pa wo fie enim.
Onua 95.
Ebusia na chesa nsem no ene yakwa akoti abano na chesa Sam George de mu amani tua se ba ne se bia won kasa wo bia chesa na adwemu dopa when this amanyoko ni mu dia there is no way abebo dim bi na we you onu ni di ono no akuje to blakwa chesa they are very intelligent osanka mahama ko tumi yi ne se ne communication director because ne se bi wo hono ma most times no chesa project ni ade a this amanyoko no wo mo betene kunwa no so no ma ye no de bia wo benya platform bia no ya na wo topete bia amanyoko no there is something different not together na Sam George to de bia ya na aban penifo no ya na mo kesika je se madi ana se ma misuse ya musuro hu to me about 60 billion, 50 billion, 100 billion, just like that. I said, yeah, Sebia, yeah, Quincy be, or be a hundred money we are so simini na no crano, 1,000 Ghana, ever 1,000 Ghana crano. Nenin see, be so cran and Canania Baba Bobby so. Next one by penny for one bossy can, one bonnet is at here, one more Quincy, be 70%, and I said 40%. Yes, I'm getting up. I'm 7 next story, no, my next story, no, Sam George Croya. And I watch her say, Nanado Danko for the brand now your State of the Nation address our chair. So, you sure bit to say BAWUMIA. BAWUMIA is the competent man. BAWUMIA no be just say, Obetimia Bua MPP Amanyoko Momo breaking the 8 the digitalization man. Just and sama o prugu one numdi BAWUMIA one dance any idea no. And no and Sam George just say you Nanado Danko for Adocas and Nanga so never in Shadan Yabokosa. Now said the BAWUMIA no, no one. I just said there was a church or no Ancasano or there's a shed about your man who knew the one or Nasato, no Shas, yes, not just a was straight. Nana that will go for the crowd away. BAWUMIA who can find say one brand I just send your boy economy or say 2020 and the MP before. Woman to me really election now a fun 2016, sorry. I find Jina BAWUMIA as I said BAWUMIA chira manfo ade something that say as nim dia no for economy no e wo honum ye papa afia ba say na BAWUMIA ba ya must say economy ni bo ma ba be ne digitalization na asɛ dia BAWUMIA na do da kwekufo ado ukofa ne ba say on be na just on be manage o my Ghana economy ne fama ye na so vice no asɛ ye something different altogether obi o ye economist no ti abre ya me mo ga say de ye friend chief digitalization Mama yanko na yogoti Sam George ne num nsam odi to dwanso emra sesia.
I know say obeko LGBTQ name but my mefa won come back na me miss a question about Dr. BAWUMIA. I think say he's not a known politician like you, like Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo and John Mahama having passed through the mill and because no the deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. Would you say per what Nanado said, he's the best candidate for the NPP. He has been able to live up to expectation as a vice president and being elected as a presidential candidate for the NPP.
Okay, fantastic question. I believe, we need to look at people's track record. And you say, me NDC ni, BAWUMIA ye NPP ni, NTM penance.
Yeah.
Say, oye adia eya a eboa Ghana. I say na yanka say no kwani.
Sure.
Now, BAWUMIA was sold to us by President Akufo-Addo. Say, wako fan of the Bank of Ghana, esan say, onembe biasika no, and he's an economic whiz kid. Who guys are news headline now? Samira say, my husband is an economic whiz kid.
Yes.
Lectures now BAWUMIA, you know. Look, I know a lot of middle class or floating voters or people who are not necessarily NPP or NDC. At 2016, not because of Nanado, but because of Dr. BAWUMIA and in the lectures. Because the business community felt that Obia Oka Womasem and a Bedi head of the economic management team. We agree on that. Now, we are being told, say, the economy is no longer BAWUMIA's area, but it is digitization. That in itself is problematic. But let's look at the economy. Because BAWUMIA has been the head of the economic management team since 2017.
Yes.
In 2016, Abra John Mahama handed over power. The cedi was trading at 4 to the dollar. And now Kasai is 13. In fact, just in the space of the last 10 days, it's moved from 12.3 to 13.
It's 12.99 to 13.
So we're just looking at, and this is BAWUMIA who at 4 told us that the economy had been so mismanaged and the fundamentals near weaker. Currency need depreciate, currency exchange rate will expose you.
Yeah.
Now and yet 4 and yet 6. In fact, Mukai say
he's done a lecture on that.
Because there was no sense in it. There was no logic in it.
He said it was true before and it is true now.
Now, yeah.
But he said you cannot say the economy is weak because the cedi is depreciating. So what's the sense in what he's saying?
But the economy then is different from the economy now.
How is the economy different? What you say? I mean, he's tickling himself and laughing. Because this is the same man who 100 days in office in 2017, called Joy FM Studios. I can say, "Wa arrested dollar no, the key no."
I'm IGP.
And I remind people, say, even as at January 1st, 2021, after the first 4 years, the cedi was only 6 to the dollar. The cedi was 6 to the dollar.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
In the space of 1 year, and then 12 ni 13 a year can we went to 16. And so now all of a sudden it dropped down to 8, then came to 10, and now we are back to 12.
That one was Russia, Ukraine. I'm not sure that. Let's not go back to that.
Russia, Ukraine?
And COVID.
Sam George, Mr. Sam George, dollar ne dear, Nana BAWUMIA no kwasem, or Rocky the Kidima IGP. Next was an answer ya cromford no matete say we baby bonwano wo mahio bi no maboro no magine ho ne amanyina no nti IGP de key ne kwa akosie no enem say cromford to chair ne so agese wo magi key no efi ni sem na wo mko bie nti eri wo mko bie ye na ndie $1 buy ya na tese hu ye ri buy ho so no na just ko 16 Ghana cedis 15 Ghana 14 13 12 na yasem ketwa kra mo fa che BAWUMIA nyo no achi de wo che dollar no BAWUMIA buy wa be ya de but ye no kwase be ye hu kakra obi agye nim say yes yo economy ni de onimu pa wo be bo Ghana yesi kasem so ni ade e be frefre bawayi Mahamadi no ye incompetent ni ade nyina na afia ba ne say na brande o hwe economy ho no na agese nya de be farmer nti o say de ma me nchie me ni kakra no na me fe remu wo digitalization e bie no e be bo ATP
Nana ya sewa
and Sam George akasa wo
ai de bia me kasa MPP and NDC ni nya the same thing no mo amoye say MPP ni nya opportunity ni kwotena ho no na MPP opposition had the same thing na MPP ni so ye de ebe kind no politics ni de I so be a to ayam piama na yonko wa be wura wa be wura ba bi nya na wura wa so wura so na de na wura na wuti nsema Sam George kan na do oba na jetis wo so on popo no ane de na fine ko si na ye posia bo a omobo amode ba omanga na mu nyina ekugo mbotom ena no de fa ho ahwan broni na eja muti jebuye jet yi na se ye omutwa wo wati ase na ye Ghana for ye ti ase ya ye bre na Yenya so o my Ghana mu an ye ti say ye Mahama Tablis Card ama Mesbe ni Tracy Boache. Nana ya sewa.
Yes.
Say na wa habi. And then na Tracy Boache and then na Shumesi and na say na confirm no so mu say so too free here e call him fa. Eti no MPP and NDC for na ya sewa. Always be a make say say about mo gallery. Because asema wa ba betina na okay the same thing na mo amuso mo ye eti dem mo ye amuso to aso na dollar ya de bia ye kan na dollar cost na o mo say wi ase na iko na nim ne me ko na nim so na ne me ekosoro ba nye se na esuru bebre sa eti ye nim se o na Bahama free na say dollar is a 4 cedis 380 say do say yana how many years ni
8 years.
80 no me pan say 8 years ni. Sa 8 years na wo kwa kotopia ota na say.
Oh, sometimes na piota ye 10 pesos.
But and the piota say
50 pesos.
That time wo na do calipo na ye say.
Oh, sometimes na calipo ye say 40 pesos or said.
And the calipo
ye 40 this 50 pesos.
80 no hu ni say e wiase ni kwa nanim.
Esi kwa de ni mantini ye say ya member shebo a wuntumi.
Ya ena member.
Ba oni aka just wache dollar no.
$1 na $2 na ekwoso still na watch ni san fashion ni bottom man.
Why na ma dollar na ekwoso as you be an economist. So you should know what to do. Dollar na yese bia wo man ni mo enye UK for wo mo dollar na ekwoso. Ye sidi no ena chese mfaso ni su na ma dollar ni mbo ba ba sen ho. Inti ade ma fa mbeka say no man ni ko nanim no man ni ko nanim wo na kasa no nim so man ni ko nanim.
Awo na wo be kasa ye. Banana dollar ni ko na dollar ko say bo akakara. Ekwoso
mo am wo mpena no we yi ni na boa. Ye ya akosi ankosi koda nkoda yi be de na boa yi. Mo am mpena no ma mo bibi kakra de end no.
See me BAWUMIA. Na fe John Mahama. Omo me anu nyina BAWUMIA o me ye president da. E mate na wadi da. Na afe no person wo ba. And at that time,
na mate will drive a car and no one drive in a mugo fee. And also one call or not the person or to us. One question, what we say when all we say what they need to know, but said Joe did get an if friendly. None many down was a boa or water. One I ended the digitalization for a woman in your binimio, sister Mahama, and BAWUMIA. Where's to say? Where's to say? Then I shall be kwa see 7 December. But I'm a person Ghana for you not as you say. I about to na ye kwa to no. Ye bo bia one obemesi ka ba my Ghana mo but in pay me brana man for ka say. Tell man John Mahama to so no. Na memoni mo ode ba na sika wo ho. Ba ye hwe aye Jack Toronto every so as sika. Amani bo di sika light ni ho.
What you say? You need to be a case John Mahama.
Enye.
Enti no na isi the Ghana for ye pressure shane obia. Obeti ma bo Ghana for ntuma pefra hwehama for wie school ti fie shen kokko nkrasi na be 30 years ni obi kura nya light ohun light krasi da e bi order
Ghana mo ko 60 something
what enso no afeni so na se ekoto aba kokoto aba de ma enti na ye demoto no we kan na me ni problem but ye po bia o na wo hye ye se wo ba 24 hour ko me ni de nke kan no who is so bad no na be o ba me fa ko tia se bia ko ese na sika na fa e ba na cow da honum na fa that be ade na wo kan ye no bra be the same thing for my yet memfo
na o se de bia me ka se edisi wo mema say
yeah
be kom no na chese nduma NPP abanyoko no so wo ma ye ne de Sam George ebobo so no e bi kwa na 0.003 na so sa NPP amanyoko no wo mu ni mema just wo mu nim kasa wo mu mema adudua nti no wo mu tena honom na chese ne sika baba de ye nchendi ni ade nko wo mu tumi nton wo mu nduma papa na wo ma ye wo my Ghana and it's na de bia na NDC amanyoko no wo mu tumi ewi ni because anya hwe no Sam George wo honom a obeba be kasa Sam Jefi wo honom a obeba be kasa okuje to wo honom a chese obeba no oba be toto ayampia ba ye tu ye ni ko hwe MPP amanyoko
obi ye di
Kente ben na wo mu obetumi aba bonti aba be kasa cheba wo tumi die wonim ya se ye toto ayampia na je ye peja ya beti eyi mo eyi ye kai abrante ya ye sesa ne na nanse ye didn't akosha asaso buache me information minister want me anya ku abrati ekodwa ponkroma medase abrati ya ase no so ye debe ya na no da mbeka so so no kwa no wa resign say MPP amanyo wo to me nton wo ma dia wo ma ye no enti eden na mo pese ye ti mem for me wo employee medjuma mu me no meti ha no fa medjuma no ma ba betra ha ba bedu one dance say NMPP amanyo ko bai no wo ko pay mo temalia wo ma ye we say be mo ko chi gas na na mo wo mu ko akọ justice kele yi wa enya dia me ya say wa meti na omafo wona wo ma wo mu sika wona mafa wo mu adwuma mu chia wo mu kan mo chira wo mu say NDC amanyoko no wo mu ton de mahama ba yo be ye wo mu say samjo ye gina bebi aka confirm asem da on ka da One samjo ye gina baby akayi say na nado da kwa ba ye no me say na nado na kwa mahama ba ye no oni tracy buache na mesbo no wo mu kokote ba ko wonti wo de bia na wonti wo baby ada na niema papa no ba ye a wo be ye no eno wona wo mu bebo hu de wura kasa iti MPP amanyoko chama wutumi yi ano den di wura den na mo ye eye question na mi bi samo mu hwe nim say mu be break the 8 o munuma papa amaye no munka obi be de yehu nende de bia ne e kana na do ba no meye bibia na we ba no meye bibia nanso NDC for no mahama wa ba betina ekunwa na chi for 8 good years wo mu gusu adi ne ho sempa enti mo pese mo che ye say ye free senior high school free ho no ma na do dan ko ekufu do ba no nye bibia bi o ma na
anana say enrada it is any 3 days or say a state of nation address nana wo kasa wo the tracker bi aba the
performance tracker sister
by this time
ye moye dada eno kra wo mo lunch na wo lunch na match
agronom di o ya say wa
wo mani bede say wo mo
mani so sana me hu no ere wo na do kwaro kwaro
no NDC for you wo ma sase grant interview so
but the end of what
the media houses
yeah before the na we ato aba na we hu tan hye mu
na we me say and am for we ma me to aba ne fa ma wo mo
this time around me omani we na ho meni se na mko hihye video
we do anadwo a wo mo chi ade yi bi wo mo chi ade yi mu na eja wuhuru afa wo mo
like
this time I dey prepare na ka ba o
ezore
anka track ya mo se ba wo ya digitalization
ama shase enya ye we wo ha ye si we wo ha ye we
na mahama ko odi Ghana sika odi ko pretty books bebrebe say the green book e de wo bie ma ne ne papa obeye ye nyina no wom a confirm de de enim
no
e ma no obedi wo mo ne de enim o de obeye ye no ewo books ni mu na do dan ko ekufu ado Jack Toronto ni obi ba je kemi bi some say mo de wan obi amani abre say mo be break the 8 what are you people going to show to Ghanaians say ye ba ye ya be ye we with the senior high school mahama what chere no na wo chere foni ka ho o chere wutie samjoya oso kopie mu obi chebi de be ya wo kopie mu circle interchange na do dan ko ekufu ado so ma ya tiase e na pokwasi interchange me na me ye e na wo ba ha me na me ye e na ha se me na me ye na ka eboa mo de da bi
mo dom se egwo
mo de ni ada ne se bi etwedie e bu so ya ma me fa mo remu me next story na me de mo remu me next story a Dina Samoa sa baba wan wo hey mo bi an stop me this time on e to de bi a wo hu mo ma yenyi ni na yen kanyansa sembe fengu amanfo bitirimu hwe se bi wo ye pani na wachimi a yen kasa o ye pani te to de bi a wachimi a na ya si ye boni ya ka chere se wachimi Dina Samoa se fitibra onya small boy bi e ma ne de ne be ma rewura ni baby ma ne niam sisi ne so na obreki ne virginity no ase fi asana ma me no ase waji nkensemu Mami ya chesembre bi obeka kire se uye wani makeup kra ye bone uka wano kra ye bone na say no mami ni nsem bi ase wo kika fitibra akote kakra bi rua ni baby no ase na say ne kasa duto yie na say yo ba social media no so na ndi onya platform asabi ensem hunu saa samu nyina mo beka ya Dina Samoa eni Cecilia Mafu nya misunderstanding na misunderstanding ye koshi na chese Cecilia Mafo no kra no na oye show de kai na ye Joyce Blessing won sensem de tosu mienu su kra no na ye abrate crash brother Same I was brother Sawabo brother Sami asuma mami krasi o brother Sami wa mo na sum ni ade ene ye wura honorable Kene Japan nso no so duadure kwan bi so gura papa dua bododo hey honorable what would you wo my what you do wo my Ghana what you do asasi so ene no so de wo mo be wiawie de yi Cecilia Mafo mama mi ebeti ni suo be kasa ye ne wura be wo ye but ne wura be hu bia dina samwadi no obo ebusua mami fa mu nkomachi na yenko hwehwehwehwe videos ne bi bade edi kan no ye hwe video na wo ti ni su aje se wo kire nsem se de dina samwadi ye no eye ne ya emra sisi a
evangelist dina samwa ka se obia honhom ne ba wo so a sabiu ubetire wo sabebo no microphone no be hwe afi so wo so wase wo so mbo wo so bi
Bible say mama nkyere wo me mma samia sum nyame nkonkono ne menkasa sami ogina we na se oti nyame honhom ka ne nyame honhom atini mu a eyedi pe nipa peso opedi na nipa be betumi atutu agu na so se maame no kase bo waso kase maame no oye wu sei ifimi mu na meka intumi nya boni ntia samenta
oh
na me no odum ayewo mi mu no mi hu obia me pese nyame di ni dum wura ni mu force enu njira eniam ekosu wo wiase nyina no ni ode mi ye adwuma no o ma mi nkasada because me kire dina samuo mu ametumi a kire dina samuo mu serious but I don't talk me say mi na wo nyame mu I feel ekoi asema me pese me kan kire nyum to force obi biara wo di ni kura amanyame na so obefa nipa bi hu apedi onwi ni ye
Husafo
serious
ye emotional kakra ye mame odom ani ofra ewo ne so a ode ye adwuma no se wante ase a emu na nimtia onchi bibia ase a ben no onye nipa bonefo ni no more than 20 years onye nipa bonefo onye obi a wotan nipa onye obi a oye krakra nanso enam nyankopon nkonkro ne ye adwuma nipa bebre akasa tia no nanso menti se wabua obi ano edidi na tem kra pe to akoma to yem Councillor Lutrot aka emre bi atwam se sebe wo adwen mu yare nti abusuafo kra mpomfa wo nkoto ayare sabia a ye hwe adwen mu yade anche bia na yehu video bi se wo da hospital nkofo akeka se mebre ya fa ho ene enya we kiremu anye bia no wanya yare bi pɛ mu akɔ hospital
se me di food poison and yet they go hospital ache obi obey me amini mi so obey me no on the team body say eduru ache me ani nyira mo no and keep my mouth me dom na nyame di ama me na abeku me mfani agro kra
food poison
na nyame na nam ni tumi so a wahu mi moba se be am operation nyame adomara kwa enye ne kwa ache nyene unipa opeso ogidin wo trending abe ana me nkasa nipa ntiase o me masem se sami betie masem a anka free na koi so bia sempa se wodi begidi me ka kire me kasa asem a kire emre bi wo omo nsem no mo keka no me bompa ya ma me ti voice kase ba ko pe man kasa bio hwe abeku na misu pese me ka kire wo isuma sankrofo no na nsem a na nyame e ka kire me no na so nyame se memie wa no mentome nso
Nyame semendo me.
Ebusia ehwa ne yakwa akwoti aba no. Na chese sisi amafo ho no hu. Anso ho no ma wasa ko grant interview bia na eno so. Oti ni suo ye papa na wo chese. Ade a chese ho no bu Kene Japan. Ene eye dinosaur mo adefo yi na no. Wo mu didi no kane na kana asore ma no wo mu do so no wa asore mba. Ne so sanse wo nyina no sha se bubo ba nyina no. E ma no ehwe asore ma bebre na. Eno so kra na echi no dinosaur mo sa be responde no. Wo de mama yen sanko. Ni enkwasha sa video na wo chire ma wo jese no so no enisu a chese wo se ye ne nsama jese no so kan ye no na nya asem keto yenko na yenko hwe no so emra sisi
na ase time bi na papa ye okope flag bearer race obo we chipa Kennedy Japan ebi mo se affect your mastery affect you so de kakra
oh me mom de eniema o ma ye de nyame na ne be kome ko ama me when we say ya sorry na me kuta nipa be ko nipa over be 400 me catch us na so na kanipa be 40 a obeje edi eniema Ghana ha mama ncho mama eya me pese mesu esanse anytime bi ano metimi twira so le ne husu na obi abebu datai obi abebu na konta se mate Ghana ma me na ankasa da Nyina nkasa mpose mi nua da na sama oyin program so invite me koi ba nyame ka che me se mi ye ko enya me na me bu aten enya me na me bu aten yo ofre e wa dwuma ni mo no ono ne akatwa enipa kura afa me so asachara wo Ghana ampo e wo nyumtu me kura no e do so kura che wo momo aso
ensu sani ya wawo kan ye no ebi wo ho anya me de wo be fan so hwem atono ano be yi we frem
oh shebe ho den shebe sani me dwuna sole no ho no unze na me wadome mami nyekum
ya dina ye ne de hye wankasa because na ye wonua woni na mutu anamo
Bible si nya hensama atwam na oyiminia eni abebu agidi for ye ya ezi hwiye obi enu onu ma wose wonko onja ne nan e wo ne yefunu obi eja ne nan eduru rebi a esa nyankopon be ye o se Job na se Job nyankopon ka che Satan se me di Job be sha won sa ne mom na koma ne onturi esa ne nyame eme enti wo si obeto ma akorabo na ekuta kwa wa shebedin na wose wa free bebre na kutu abi fi wa chius no enu na ana ndrum na bi amehwa so ne na yiku se enyo bia na wato nsaye dey afre wa free kakra wa free bebre betu beyi ni pa mi no enu na me hye nyame bibia no asai ye sori urade ye ba Facebook so ye page urade na da bia na me danya me ase me papa ba ko e friend na nasare o wa hasisi ya me ne nam anytime bia o shemi cry sisi nyame be ye sisi nyame ka ho won de niam nyame fa no so eyi kire ne ye niam akase ya sabi enye eniama a chese ya bambuo kura or restore chese anytime nyame fa no so restore odom no achede ekutame no sisi koso nyame na de oye adwuma ne woye biaye eniama bi wona enya nso a okasa kire me de ne bai nti nyame adoma me so ya me musa no ne ma kakra nyame afa no so aboa me pa
sawo ho nke wose ye de ne ka yi hu interview ho ka
hwe me ko Kumasi or pam no mama me and pabo I am pabo is me.
Oh,
abusia na chese Cecilia Mafo nenyi na din bia chese be ko twi be ko brema bia no na chese dina samwa kro ya ni di ewo mu bi na ebra Cecilia Mafo beti nisuo be kan na sori ni ade abusia mu begie di se dina samwa defo ya saba bonten eko granty interview so wajo eko ka se dina Cecilia Mafo kra no na chese ode na ode asho no abukini Japan ni ono so no na wegu na asole no onko mbom no nkoda ho na abukene di Japan no nkoda nase na ono abukene Japan wa ya de papa wa bone ho mode na ye Cecilia Mafo wo honom no ye ka se obi sum nyankopon obi ye woman of God Cecilia Mafo nyon sum nyame onye woman of God enti no onja ise se o no na asole egu ni ade just what chance ye say o piepia de sha Mafo de yanko na yenkotie no so emra sesia
na abechichi ne re o menua me ye obone fa me bone cheme na so ko radio so uko sreye sa o tutinto so ogun ko fo enu ni ade se bi o bible yi kura Jesus o sa obi a ni freni what the test you understand ni inti ade na wonua ye bibia wo fa fo ne friend nka che se ni se na mom no ko social media se wo pese wo trend wo wonua na sem so
me da se pa nye trending one asem no kra obusa na okan na esi last 2 years esi bra okoje mic free Joyce Bresson sama okekan nsem kire na di etwam Kristo ni papa bi apesa okowani mu a okay Philippians chapter 3 verse 12 was Paul say nyasa mensanya ka bibia na mawie peye ne momema me wure fidi atwam me pre komenim judi ni bia pese wudi nkunim na nipa bia wasase so a opese wudi nkunim wo abrabom no esetem bia ma wure fidi atwam nyasa the moment a wo dwene kire no na wo kɔ wachi denti a ema me so me babe eka bi ne se ebra wubusa na se said the ubusami ya say na sore no edi ne gu de papa Canada Japan be ye no affect na sore no papa Canada Japan kura ne de no ye na ese nkokoda nase okoda papa nase ade no koda nase esa sofo binim nyina no mkoda nase we nyame wo nyankopon o se otimi fo obi emu yade ti duru brebi wo se Yesu se wenimu mie anokura metima fa emuba akeka bom na o mayi maye na Cecilia me hu se onye sofo anase onyinya mini pa onim Bible
owe hu sa
tie mpacho me ba according to Bible Bible no ansana be yinyame adwuma no onsa me ka kire wo se first na me nim pause na me ya bofra me dwene sa bofra me kasasa bofra afedi magum mofra de ye no chese onyini akola bi abewo no 2 years time on nante ye no wutim kasa akora yi oyare ana bibi ha no nyame dwuma na ye no nipa ba ko ntumi nye Bible say adwuma ne so adwuma ifo ni sa enti so obi apamu beya we meda na samwa mintumi ensi kwan because adwuma no even wo sora na dwabo mpa ye nkwa akora pa mame mpa bo nkokwa akomchene enkokwa fasting enkokwa na de enti ame mame ba mu be kan sa ne se wonim Bible ka sam na abusa no no kenya no na eso yi ano se dina samwani Canada Japan na eguma sore awurade aka sem bi Matthew chapter 16 verse 13 to 18 bra Yesu ni na suafo na ma omo kopie falasifo no ma ebi se Yesu ye Elijah ebi se Yesu ye Abraham ebi mu so ye Moses Bible Yesu bisa suafo na ono wo nam no esa ebi mu se me ye Elijah ebi se me Moses me Abraham na mo so a mene mo to nsadidi mene mo satade baako ye mpapo baako ye dapa bi baako dubre bi kura Yesu ho asuafo ne nase omuni ni yie pa a oni o manante acha ba na omuni nipa ko a Yesu woye Peter a woni muma ote eposo eyi nam a Yesu ko frɛ no ene obusa Yesu bisa na
ma me fa wo perfume o se ko ni Bible anka question na me bisa no ko
eno na me nsi so ama wo
na me pastor ne se sene etie bia ye nipa ena ye nipa no se wo do bia na ofomwa eye wo ya na said wafomo bi prekope na nipa ne se ne wo ye na eme ya e wo mu se na asori na kofom de but to no se ne wo de ye no eye ne ya because ma mawudin ono ane bo wudin
ma hwe ni nyina
unua then one for phone kan chen se me nua ma fomwa for cheme because so wonim se we hu se
ma fom no
one fom no
dabi adwuma we ayeye no esesa ye boa ye tie asese yi brothers nyina mu sua de pato wote ase nti se ono kwa na one ne kunu ne ma na ye asore de a kani obetima keka bibia a kire wo by omu yinyame mantina mkacho se de name ka bibi no ade na oye ne Ghana fo nyina na etie na ehwe pato wote mase na oyinyame nipa kura na mu obi ye wade wonim sa adana wo interview
wo ne phone number
pato me ba adana wo interview no na me ne kwa yie eye week mai no sofo na otwere nyu mai no ne ma mi wi tie nyina ko sechire fijase sechire
enti wo hu ne senke no sa no ko nka nkyere wo se waye na de
da bi mi ye ne dan eye nyame asema evangelist no a me de me hwese nyame ma beti nyame ase no
wo ne number de
oh mami say how mami nkensi
the time no
pato me ba tie ye call aye na asem me tu nwum we odi kan me tu nwum we na me kochi ano once me ye program be me friend because of the na Ghana e kasa Ghana for say one ne yaka na me pesa me clear Ghana for adwin say gidi ni nyaka
na so gidi need to me go bi ejuma
na ejuma na ye na ejuma
nti na nye na ejuma
enye na ejuma ye nyame ejuma na wa frɛ ye
eti won gindi se wagu no
ti enwu yi we kura nyame aye ne yie because Bible say ba bia banu abasa be bi asia no nyame wo ho nti so ama 40 dia sa ne waboa wo ene nyame ejuma
400 to 40
no nyame ejuma wo ye na wo ye ne na me ka kire wo se ebra Peter hu Yesu hu ne yie no wo se wo so na mesima safo asama do apransafoa entumi ntwi mfa so nti na safo no se wo sisi Kristo so a kame many dinosaurs
inti na nyame ase na onte no eno ne sen
because of Kristo so enye dress
then oh yeah in Kristo
ebusia na chese dinosaurs djuma chese wodidi Sicilia mafo chese odie nani abede ne wan de Bible o quote quotation ani se o quote quotation anka wonua chese oyenya ono so etunya menwom ama wohunu se boni ade a wodidi na se de wo ye no eye ne ya ntibepa o ebia menua ba Sicilia mafo menua ba menua keto menua pani de me de ye widi anya oda wo de mesrewo fa me bone cheme na ehombo me na ono dinosaurs no oba be peja na betia ba be ye kukuti ama Ghana fo nyina ye hu ni so e ba the Bible ni dia woni Bible ni mu begie di se Edward Akwesi Boate agese na nsenya ne nsema ba social media yi so a o cheche ni nsemu no wahwe ni bibia agese ono kra no wanko obi kwankwa nkosere na de o eye ni si ne pen driver ni ndwum guso eno de kwa asafo market ya VIP station eno ko sha asese wo kwa koton no bi ko video no nipa no ko video na na beti ate wo social media issue nyina no ena akoma FM4 nyame ya adom na wo mu interview ni no ochonoko se okuchoko se de be no ochinoko o che ne check so wanje na de won ko bank na de onko yi kakra ene nyame ya na dom na sofo elbe na de so no e che ne ka no si o ne mani ade no so kra no o ma wo mo scholarship a je se ye nyina no ye de nyankopon ase se je se nwuma na papa we eto no anya hwe no wotumi abo nipa bebre wa brabo mo bi na bemabu ni ade nyina no enam papa we ne ndwom ne tuotumi akenya wo mo nyina no uko social media ne su be bia kwa no obi esende ne condolences ne ade e de ma papa we hye ni cry so won ka fra de wa hwere wa brabo mo no enka ho no ma de we nim ne so se ade busua Mubeje de said that na Samoa Bontia just a wabasaba to twa yam piania de. Send ye canna so for El Bernardo or the chair or the chair no. On one home de no fasaka and Felco Uber. And I'm not saying then as someone say a year do other question what ye what best raba kuba Ghana for work a while to swim you know since ya when your card ya and ye feko na feko ye uba said ya be ya and to swim and sa now kwa de we nunya bema prekope kaneno na de uton force and I know no preachy na just and some mad na someone can in fight nay and ye come and ye fekra say na Ninia na sefo srasrade na no de bible yi de o quotation ni ade na emuaye ba ko a Edward Akwesi Boate the man on a fight. That was the happiest response in my whole life. Matthew free just so be just a nyansa e woni trimo ka try ne say o jimifo se wo kana no tuma ye bunu nyansani to obi a wachimi no se sebi okana nutum no wo kasa on kasaya obi e buru so that samode o nyansani adio but the moment adi bon be bie na no pena be say said the pay jimi for sebi when yamia me say Edward Akwesi Boate ne response or dem ma eye dinosaur mo na said dinosaur mo be na so no ma che say efi asa na hoode ne kura ne se free o e be hye ni mu na je say ne nia be di aje so ototo ayampia kura no e dem abrante we mo ma yenko na yenko hye no so emra sesia
ma eye mebra pani eye Edward Akwesi Boate o wa wan so man of God, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Na unia Abeku Santana na make say empo muti say.
Oh. Everybody go so shame.
Yakupon ya aduma weekend wo Kumasi nti ubehu me.
Oh sir.
Ai ubehu me. Yakupon ya aduma.
So ubetia wo tight.
Metua because me no ya brepa. Ya brepa ba. And the obi so a ministry Yakupon adom mata wachi aboa pa every evangelist Dana Samoa Kasem bi a menene nya adwen na minim evangelist pacho Edward Akwesi Boate unu a wo se na ne tomburo ni wawu otomburo ni wawu dwom
na menso mi preach
na wo preach no asamo apesa wo kana ka che ono ankasa
oh dia me kan say one minim so ya brefo edin kan Messi minim sa wo ye brefo de edin kan no ebisi ema nya nipa boa no ba say ka abam na sede be ya emma entoso miensenti no ka no so papa ndema no na ye mu no eno nso wo nim ka atwi enti nka fastati ye wuba na minim sa wo hyase a onyame be ma ne ka ni bi kura kan amo no so dia mema nkrofo ama saade ne ebi nsibie
sama wo kai se waba besra de edi kan we ye ni pre no so onsre obi ade
da bitie tie Ghana ha de
onsre
obi ade so asra de o ba ete se de wasra de
what did you say Ghana some market can already so tire
wa men ka hwe papa dia me kan say kan na ye dia ba no kan no
one srade evangelist one sre
me kire say what sre ye say one sre no awurade amanya ka enti say no ma o me subiem because e basa eya na dru bre bia elemiti
nyankopɔ adwuma sɛ
ema nyame
sɛ wo nyankopɔ wadom wanya MPP sika sisi ada
na me de me nyam sika che
dabi
me nyam sika che
nyankopɔ dom wanya MPP sika anya da ema meka kyom sɛ wanya ka wofa nkɔyɛ huba na wansa mesresra de yɛn kasa sa wanka ne
dabi aye divine direction am de man
divine direction.
It's a divine direction.
Ubenya sika omo preach wo dwom ni omo preach wo kam. Dodo sen na waboa wo.
Me moa wo mo.
Na ni ade ti na ba ba
ko. Me moa wo mo. Na me nso no. Me nti me moa kopim se onyame hye me amini ano.
Okay, mama ko bra Edward Akwesi Boate so. Pacho dan na asem a wo kai wo gi ne sen.
Abeko.
Yes, bro, meet you.
Bible say give me force or can I not to my Bunya and in Carrier.
Me to the Okanopa, but
to make carry why I
or say amount prophetic direction.
A divine direction. Said the bear a bedroom bobby. Now on San could get on for the direction, you know. Now been a say to what you me Sadia Nami who's a papa Namani can and I'm so. What do you mean about Dinah? Dinah, not me, or me to force. Na me turn your money preach or whatever the collection. Oh, na some or the cotton in Chile. Me knew Bonia da papa. Me knew Bonia. And I want to do to some Bejana or pretty and 1 and a discanaba. Man said that. Oman Suja. Oman Suja, no more can be in a Fabia. To call wife. Fabia Uba. Sama a unibia Sayana more.
Bra, Medasipi, Dinah, Yanchasoa. Nancy Brew appear said, Dinah, Nidiemu. Dear Akwesi Boateng, Eden the car, Bayano, and found who and your wasem. And you're not bet sending the on fan a car and yet.
A divine direction.
Unya Wusikano, dear Wodiano, and you'll be a child. It is will be I no adoya. And between for someone for car and quiet your beya and twas meaning say me samina me sadia we ya to me menyaka I mean me sink am de be uba me ameye mame esi
Tell Dana Sama any one I could see what say I go to Balose Fakari Uba was where they divine direction. What's this? Hey, then I supposed to be Yamakodi. Nah, so and as several area who answers so soon up. Then I someone are you a Canada? Right? Then I maintenance you. Maybe I have a cause. Hey, Jai said, like Penny Moa, what's in our coupon, and I said, by Juma. I 1 minute to be now quotation. Move. She just looking like 1 minute to be an abbas. What 1 minute to be an quotation? Move. Also, I want a Bible to call home, Madame Slave Queen. Oh, slave for Christ. Yeah, makeups, yeah, no, and the one who now wear shut a lane. I will wear for a to be fun to say, I they children for say, Monsha, my shaman, sir. There be nine somebody in the Hano. Like the first man or a virgin. Sometimes I want to make a kawina, but you really who know who's a sad yet they were member Nikemuno, and the man is shy, yes, so slave one life for the idea. Baby, I know. I said it's a Dana Samwako and you may because no one is some mammy behind a large Mukano. Now what be quite which them? Nana, we are say or no, I said, Coco soon more. And two what that said Nana said party be to describe man and what they want. One name and Dana Samoya, Aquanshire, so says a direction. I say, who are 3 really as I'll be any money, Chairman Samona, and be a Dana Samobia, me, yes, that's 30 minutes and him give a sister. And Piana would dear Baba to clear and say, Papa dear. What's not so your more platformer? As some men as a gospel musician. What's your young woman, my God, and was saying, also, I say, Fred Evangelist, your Fred Evangelist, as you flew so near for town. I say a crowd for Uber. I'll find Uber, Massa. Kotokan be better of a Uber. And Kadian first me be cracked as a gospel musician, not what's nothing. And I started being animal, come on, you can come from more. What, what's on your platform? Walk
sankwase asem ne mu asem
eh sebi
oh na na bi
mama to sebi o
na some you na ni shahe na asem ma papa da ade na ba out no enye ne pe
the ono nim say like ebebulosa
ade so make us na kopon ho ono na nam kwan ofa so di hire nipa e bia na ya sewa ne ho na ni hira wo e bia na me pia kwa bonte se bia na me hira firi wo no mo ba wati ase hallelujah amen entina na hira no na aba no say ye baka say direction we na ya
divine direction
na enfa then someone there for kwem me won say na I have some na better ni mu no di sam kwase asem no ano dey
everyone say so we jimifo
asem na wa kan papa
so kan na do tuma ye mu ni nya say
na ma respect papa
na so we na bie na do sha say so salary who say na
still your mouth so what man say no what man can obi ahyesa ba besin na wo de ya wo dan na samwa kase so kra won sanya bi and na wasai no na and na wo yese na yese ochina wo yese na sama bo steady wati bo steady o baby a ote no na wo so na ka wo say and na ye go down the onyom yenti onyom krese kra ye ntie bi because ye won say nyasasem bi ani we ni waju 7 wo ye
na ni say kwaku meru so aba bo nti atese wo aba betutu bi dia ma ni gidi o se ye basa wo ye nensem fatafa sisi ya mafui sa na wo dia na wo ku na sorry afi dia ba ne say na edro da kwesi boaten atese asema tu na ne nkolampo enkolampo shenin cry empeni shenin cry so bia shenin cry na sabi wu na yehu ni se bia nyansa wo mu wo mo
shede wo kire
wa sha asese wo keke
ese de o se nya no ene wa sha tare
na final words to jadi aba na me be ya
wo sa bo wa mu se en show wo ka le efe wonya bia sa asra ka ho na ya se wa baby dana sama wo bia no say evangelist na wo ye ne ye yi free so me ko to say na ya se wa
divine direction
me ko to say dem na ya se wa
dana sama ka ere we bia no all be say divine direction
say nya ko ma uja na wo de nya ko ma uja
ase fakari ko ya ubo ose jamisha ose kra fakari
like baby ha ma no
hey na boy rehab say
why into the bia na dina samoa si emesi ona na ensama sisrama afo aka fa ba me we ho awo kukomesi ne nani so kra sofo na no me de ma dina samoa woti ensama ye ma me ba de bia be kan e na dina samoa ye say de bia wa no na de bia sisrama afo aka se na wa no
o se first na me se na make se first na no onya sabi yi gbola ni bindi ye no na se na bibia de but you is also one sanko fa ni age of a young guy it's a young guy ne be wo no hu se kai say nyame som na chiri kra bibi wo de I don't hu ni se bibi ye de kwa se nyame som no
ya na dana sama bibi ha some na if you na komo obi antie ne nyom kra biem me kwa ko follow no kra e wo in there we go delete na nyom kra fi like how na so wa
eye futuo
enya futuo me woni say trend no dey but it's not any trend na ya say wa by ultimate na social media e be ka papa no wanyini chen wo okona ni mu chen wo ni kwa na mo bobra ni so mo bra wa asasi so wo bobra o wo sika na bibi na ya bibi na ya say wa ama bibi si aba na wonya platform na ka bibi shenin crime ma you say yes oh Jesus is Lord
Father was to jala be
drive I said na sama baby o obi are almost steady wo hono na edi atu obi no dachi bi beto no meko ni bi wura na nya no be hu say yes meko ni bi wura na ni e ma ne betena bonten ye guy social media o so na be gu santana ne buafo nya so bokra me be chill kra me bo washu ya me nya sa na wanyini no penny mo me wini dance a wo yesa no na ye nka na bonten
sa
haya kwa
o ye sori
ya me ka chiro ma jai sa no wanyini bad na yen so
crack on go fire uba
the driver Dana sama na be chima
I think you must have baby and I a bit but ye pass and then
you make a 2 no gone to say by 4 I so can was some bullshit sir yeah who banana show that divide direction na sheme also na wa jira papa tete who that do go go yes in ya I was you ready I saw Araba ya chibi abobe wa ha say ATV was wa miss ATV very was about to be suffering wa be come wa just various discussions in there when we goes away ba uwi aka bibi chire dan na sabon ATP ka bibi chire dan na sabon frankly speaking mo amosha say me sha say na me just out bie sense obi aka wo to gospel de me aka sa me mu na me say kan nyansa ye fe ne nyansa de ya fa utiri mu baby aba say dan na sabon nya bie na no na me say kai say you obi out to gospel bia say bi nyansa e woni ti frankly speaking dan na samoa wan ka say ye kra and social ni amane de betumi atu obiara ewo akwam nti no wunua bi ekọ how bi mu nua bi kọ amane bi mu a wo wasede se wo be hye ni nkran na cha so ho ni amane na wo fam ni nyame betumi ama na free mu and wo ne personal number na betumi afre na ne di nkomo ba ye ma bonten publicly na cha se ye mbe kan sema cha se ensem fata eno kwa de da na samoa wanka saye wo fanko ye huba so obi achi obi ka so fanko ye huba ana bema mkwana ndesa msona na yaso mene hana ATP yede beso mene yede ni ano aba na wie ye wani jijumedi hu na abaso osa yase a na mani 0557036109 and ase 0550623377 ofe numbers ne mu bia ye baje brani no atwetwe nkomo sasa na wani jinsam twejuma ho na opese wo ba ne ye do fantity ye pem for 3 months abetimi afre numbers na egu kasafoni nene no course sa ye ne so e na etwegu no we ye 3 months intensive practicals open ye cha kwanya ache say ye wo Kumasi asquire ni ti ya mas na edi hwani bebi a wo fi ba bia no de hia ne say obefre ye forms no so dey just 100 Ghana cedis wo free numbers ne mu bia for any inquiries asukum peni for bajebre na wo ma ne wo atwetwe enkomo saso na mo amoye programs ne ade nyina no Kumasi online TV ye bia ya poma to honum say mo betimi atom sa e dey afre na ache say aba be streaming mu program no live on Facebook and also on YouTube e dey amount me see program bia wo ye bia ne wo kwakose wo ge epekra no na abasi eba ne ye betwa ne ye de tene kama dem wa me pacho ye we nyina bi e wa emfa ho ni bebi a wo distance de ye barrier when it comes to Kumasi online TV wait me friend Rosel 5506233377 na oni atwetwe nkomo so beso booking yen so asa numbers na wo fra ye no wo betwetwe nkomo mesra won so amaje behwe adwumadi endede no nyankopo ensham ye papa comment section na se no me de ache mo betumi e no comment afonom si Dada Samoa munkanya asasemi pa fentu ni tirimu enfama na akopie mo MC a honom so dia na chesa brante pama no pictures the videos etwegu ye na no ne sa no ejuma no saso na ko just upon handle camera no de maame Dennis Guchimani embadudu okuro no so bebo ye chidom de course nyina no ona no ogina mechina botu je treta papa ende de me say utiate ne so be ne de mame fa na asesho nkonso enfama executive producer Mr Daniel Yebo ameso ametina edwom ende de ene dwumadi be so mu edi amete so ane na ya ase wa makramo de beto fo be free baby na me ba betina fidiem hanum se ne ma ba be sepema no na me de ni aso aba be so mu me hwe so be stay safe makramo
Amafwe Kumasi online TV production yaba ne de ne yaba yede equipment ekukudam ana yede aba se eye camera de enam wiem de nam fom de enam ensuom ni nyina ye wo bi e wo honom a TV production yabo a hu ye pa se wo ye dwumadie bi etese wedding eye engagement and sorry ana schools se wo ye sem na bi na pese betwa ko all the social media networks and so e de amaw ye ni ntotonsa na fre eye Kumasi online TV production for na yamra na ye dwumadie ne Kama fe a ebo no eda from pa the production so the sound quality video quality ni nyina e wo soro wo pese wo hu ba bia wa ye wo Kumasi eyetia media opposite one ma anase to nsa ne frɛ wa homa trufo so 0550623377 Kumasi online TV production ye demufua e wo Kumasi kodua mu